So today is going to be all about relationships, and we're saying this from a man's perspective. Now, my first question is it easier, is it better to have a relationship in Nigeria, stick to your relationship, or is it best to just stop everything if you intend to travel and come find a relationship here? Now, from which is better, which is harder? Barry.
So I feel like it depends on where you are in your relationship. I think for me personally, if I date or I'm in relationships with intention to see it go to the next level and probably end up in marriage. So if I'm in a serious relationship back in Nigeria, I would want to, come back here and come down to the UK and then see how it works. But like I said, we are all different, people are different and, some other people might not, see things from my own point of view.
So you just hold on to your relationship back home?
Yes.
Farouk, what about you? Do you think it's easier to get a relationship here, or would you just wrap everything up in Nigeria and just come and find something in the UK?
For me, I'll say variety is the spice of life.
Varieties is spice of life.
Yeah.
Word.
Mr. Mr. Spice.
I think it's easier in the UK because there are more people here. It's more culturally diverse. It's not like just back home in Nigeria where it's just either Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo, and they come with their ethnicity, whatever and whatnot.
But
yeah, so,
Farouk, speak to the mic.
yeah, and they come with their ethnicity, whatever and whatnot. But yeah, for me, I'll say the UK, it's easier. But like he said, if you have something going on, I mean, why spoil a winning formula? If you have something good, maintain it. But if you don't have anything good, you might as well just try.
Come here. Yeah.
Collins, I'm not sure you have a relationship back home. Do you think it's difficult to get a relationship in the UK?
Maybe his question should be, do you think it's easier to start in the UK or to start in
Because
Wait. Why did the question have to change when it comes to my time?
it's not different perspective. You have different perspectives. Yeah.
Like, you don't
So
have
what do you
anything.
think?
Okay.
Yeah,
What do
like
you
you don't
think?
have anything from
Yeah.
from a
If you don't
clean
have
slate.
anything,
Yeah.
me being someone that like variety, having
I saw you
that-
at Cave yesterday,
With the different varieties.
Please,
Collins, please. Go ahead.
Private gist. Okay, so someone that I love options. I love having options. As my brother said, it's here you get to see more options. And when I mean options, not by types of girls, no. I mean by mentality, mindset, culture.
definitely
You're able to see all that diverse cultures. Yeah. Remember, I don't like going to African churches here because it gives you just Nigerian churches here. Because I see just Nigeria. I'm used to that. So I love going to all these churches with diverse culture, people from the Caribbean, from Ghana, from everywhere. So it gives you the option to learn more because they say travel helps you learn more, help you explore, and help you, get a lot. So by meeting people of different culture, you have that more options. So I would say it's better here because then you're able to have variety of options to choose from and
Okay. Everybody is saying options. So it's better here because of the options. Is it easier? Is it easier? Now, easier in the sense of being in a relationship, starting a relationship. Now, I'm not saying OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm not saying OnlyFans kind of relationship. I'm saying serious.
Is that only fans kind of relationship?
Serious relationship. Is it easy here? Not better.
Okay.
Easy.
In terms of ease, it's not easy here because here now there is now more expectations from everyone involved. Because relationships is like partnerships. So in partnerships, you're looking at back at home. Yeah, there's that consideration of what are you bringing to the table. Here, there is now more consideration of what are you bringing to the table. Because I'm here on some kind of visa, or you're here on some kind of visa, and you're trying to, solidify your stay here. If you're going to partner with someone for any reason, then that person has to also give you some advantage in solidifying your stay here, making sure your stay here it has been cemented, not on some kind of mud.
So it's not that we are both struggling.
It's not that we are both struggling. So here, there's not everyone is weighing you, they are sizing you up. What can this guy bring for me? What can this guy give me? And if you're not if I don't see you being able to give me
what I want.
Yeah, if I am not seeing you being able to help me achieve, maybe make my stay here better or easier, or make me sure I'm staying here, then I don't see reason why I should be with you. And because of that factor alone, it can disqualify you from all the other boxes you must have ticked.
Yeah.
So,
I think it also depends.
First of all, can we just acknowledge the fact that Collins went for like 1 minute and he was just flowing?
Yeah. I think so. He's talking from experience, maybe. I don't know, maybe. I think another thing also depends on the phases in life you are in. So
Stage,
the stage in life. So
True.
if you're an MSc student, it's going to be way different from the
Someone
guy
that's
that's a
working
PhD
class,
student,
yeah.
and it's going to be way different from the guy that's a working class. So for example, Farouk is a BA guy here and a contractor. He's not looking for a woman that
Want to make
quote
it,
unquote,
will solidify his stay.
yeah, because he already has that, But the
wouldn't mind having
MSc,
two women, so
I mean,
prime
yeah,
minister.
but the MSc person
I
might be.
have something to
The
ask
more the
there.
merrier.
So, now he doesn't mind looking for a woman he's not interested in that. What if he somehow, peradventure, he meets up with a woman that is looking for something like that? Can he guarantee that? So can you see that's where we are talking about now? If he can't guarantee that for her, then even though she likes him,
A
everything,
relationship
she
with
will say
one-
no.
Yeah, she.
I
so,
know the immigration officer.
So what if she find immigration officer?
I should go home
And
office.
so that's what makes it.
now-
that makes it kind of hard in a way.
Okay, so are we saying that one of the okay, go ahead.
But
Sorry.
to say this, if you consider this thing critically,
Critically,
in the UK, there are some things that will be hard. In the UK, there are some things that will be hard. While back home, they'll be easy. Now, like back home, even if you are not pulling your weight to be in a relationship, you can have one of those uncles, aunties, or your dad or mom bring in their family friend or friend's daughter or something, or even arrange marriage and whatnot.
true.
But right here, with the do it yourself, it's always the onus is
have
on
to do it
you. You have to
yourself,
do it
yeah.
yourself. So it's on you. So for someone that might be lazy, that might be more difficult.
True.
Or for someone that's like salad, it's okay.
someone that's as adventurous as you.
You know,
Someone that likes to
give
explore.
the pirates the sea and it's on it. That's
Okay,
what
now
it is.
let me. So now, so you're saying it's easy. You're saying it's difficult, right? Now, are we saying that right? One of the main reasons why it's Barry. Are we saying one of the main reasons why it's difficult to have a relationship here is because of immigration status or issues?
Just expectations are
I think the
different.
expectations are different, and like I said, with the new immigration rules,
So is immigration one of the main
yes,
reasons why
definitely,
it's difficult?
definitely.
So because you're on a student visa, you have 2 years to go on a student visa. So you are on a student visa, and you're not even considering somebody on a student visa.
Some people are like that.
You
Totally agree.
disqualified.
I know of a story of someone that came in, with her partner, and maybe not partner, but I mean they had a way of making things, and then the partner's visa was expiring, and there was no way for like sponsorship and stuff, and then this person just jumped to the next available ship, and got herself sorted, and right now the partner is back home.
Oh,
So that's why expectations,
Oh, wow.
No one wants to go back home if there's nothing waiting for you.
Not even your relationship will take you back.
Not even your relationship. will take
Okay,
you.
so now what about the people that are here? The people that are here, is it easy to be in a relationship with somebody that was born here? The people that are here already, is it easy to really gel, to really just acclimatize?
Culture, it's a
The
bit
people
different.
that are here already, with the
That's-
environment.
aside from culture,
It's a different culture.
It's a different
Exactly.
culture.
So is it easy?
Aside from
That's
They've
my
been
question.
conditioned in this.
So is it easy? That's my question.
If you understand
Culture
it,
being a
it's
factor,
easy.
yeah.
But if you
Okay,
don't
sorry.
understand it, then it will be difficult.
now aside from the
Yeah.
culture, there's also this. They have this mindset. Especially if you are from Nigeria, they'll feel you are coming to them not for the
Love.
love. They're coming Bali paper.
And
Nowadays,
sometimes you
most
don't
of
really
them
blame
have that
them because
mindset.
of past experiences, stories that have been
Exactly.
heard, and
So-
stuff.
That's why I say it. Understand him. That boils down to understand.
So now does that make
individually.
it difficult? You guys are
That makes it
and-
difficult, bro. You should interpret. You should decipher.
No, because people are watching, right? So I might understand.
Okay.
So we need to
Okay,
make
yeah.
it very
So,
clear.
there are-
So it
so
makes
those
it- yeah.
factors makes it
It's
difficult.
not a
feel
walk in
like-
the
I
park,
feel-
but you won't say it's difficult.
Yeah,
yeah,
difficult.
okay, yeah,
You
no,
just need
I
to
know.
understand the situation. Then you should be able to
Yeah.
bring it. But if you don't understand it, it will be difficult because you
So
don't even know what you're
I
doing.
feel like if you're coming from Nigeria, and you have the mindset of I want to date someone that is not Nigerian.
And how you take comes doesn't
and-
matter.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
when
feel
I mean
like-
come, I mean COME. Come,
Yeah.
brother Barry.
Bro, why did you have to?
Okay,
So,
Brother
let's
Barry.
continue, let's continue.
So I feel like if you once you're coming into the country and all, and your mindset, what do I want to date? Do I want to date someone that's Nigerian, or do I want to date someone from? So you should be
Colombia.
ready to be
Go for
open-minded.
Colombians. Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah, you can't come into this country boxed up. If once you're boxed up, then it's going to be a struggle. You need to be very open-minded to meeting
For me,
people and
For me, when I
adapting
was
to
coming,
culture.
honestly, I said first of all, I was not going to date.
Dudu.
I was not going to date an Oyinbo
yeah,
person.
he said it.
I said I was always
Remember,
going to
Manu
date a
said
Nigerian. I was
Nigerian.
always, if I want, it
He
has to be
was-
Nigerian
he was
because
big on-
I don't want to deal with the cultural differences. I don't
Yeah.
want to be cooking ogbono
I remember
and
you
Oyinbo will say the
say
ogbono is
that a
smelling.
lot.
Or the so I just said I was never going to deal with that
Madu.
cultural shock or that cultural differences,
Cultural,
right? So
yeah.
I was really clear from the beginning. But but now, so we are saying if you so the I think what we are agreeing here is if you have the right mindset, it's not going to be difficult.
Yeah.
If you have the correct mindset, you can come in and easily ease into the system.
Not that it's not going to be
Can I ask
difficult.
you a question?
I'll say
Okay.
you'll be able to navigate it.
Maintaining a relationship in the UK and maintaining a relationship in Nigeria, which is easier?
Maintaining a relationship in the UK and maintaining a relationship in Nigeria, which is easier. I should be asking you that question.
But I asked you
yeah,
to
ask
answer.
you.
Which is easier? What's the definition of easy? In my opinion, which is easier? Relationship in the UK is easier, way easy.
How?
Way easy because I have money in the UK. In Nigeria, I was broke.
Okay, that's for you, personally.
That's
Personal.
Yeah, I was
So
broke in
let's
Nigeria. Yeah.
put-
I had money, so I could now in the UK now I can afford certain things that my woman will be demanding. But in Nigeria, I don't have luxury to afford all
Okay,
those
so
things.
now that you have the bread, would it be easy for you in Nigeria? To
Of course, if you have money in relationships, 70% of the problems are gone.
so everything boils down to
Everything boils down to the
I
bread.
mean,
like
even,
you
even
said.
those that when
So
love,
if you
love
don't
is
get
sweet,
bread,
when money and-
relationship no be of. No, they take calm, no find
That
out.
song, that, you know, if they
So you
find
see
love,
why
they
it's going to be
find
difficult now.
money.
Oh, let's
If I'm
be
going to
reasonable.
summarize, see why it's going to be difficult now for an immigrant to start a relationship in the UK. That money factor, the exchange rate, coming from there to here, it's obviously
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
when
so
you
it's
got in
gonna
a
be
job
difficult.
and stuff.
Exactly. So-
Yeah,
consider that it's difficult. Considering that it's difficult.
And again, the pressure of settling in, the pressure of finding a job,
No,
settling
considering
yourself,
that
it makes
it's
relationship
difficult.
very difficult.
Yeah. But back home, you could be jobless and still
Be
multiple relationships.
because we are all
You get what
well,
I
we are
mean?
all together. We are all
together. We understand now.
we understand that now.
But
we-
yeah,
we-
no be now. We with the
I mean,
cultural
because,
difference.
I mean,
Everybody's-
you know, we have this story of the guy in Nigeria that, you know, he went.
Are you talking about a guy in Nigeria?
a guy in Nigeria that, you know, oh yeah, they had a lot of big talk, and he took the woman to an architect.
I don't understand
I
this.
feel like it's not a guy in Nigeria. It feels like you guys know this guy in Nigeria.
No,
Okay, now let's come back.
I
Let's
mean,
come back. Let's come
Nigeria is
back.
a wild place.
Okay, now let's
Big
come back.
talk.
Right? Let's come back. Let's talk about
Sell and buy
expectations.
drinks.
Sell and buy dreams.
Let's talk about expectations, right?
White captain.
When you come to the UK, do you throw away your mentality of an African relationship, of a traditional African relationship? Do you have to adjust? Let me break the question down. I'm sure you understand the question.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you stick to the guts of I'm an African man and I want an African relationship, or I want a traditional relationship, or do you somehow need to adjust?
I would say being African does not mean personally, I've never had the mentality of a traditional African relationship. I've never had that.
Now, I'm talking about serious relationship. When you want
Yes,
to settle
serious,
down now.
yes.
Some people, yes.
You might need to adjust, to
So,
be
yeah,
honest.
you need to adjust.
Because even coming to the UK, where you stay matters a lot. Your environment,
Yeah.
naturally, that's a given. It influences you. If you stay where you have black community, yeah, maybe it will be easier for you. But if you stay where it's predominantly white community, bro, you might go a whole month without saying hi to anybody. You might go into a cafe, you're the only black skinned man there. So a lot. You could go into a cafe maybe with a white girl and you see other white guys looking at you some type of way, like what's she doing with you? So this
So now I'm talking about
African
the relationship,
mentality,
African mentality, and even in
relationship.
an African relationship with a
So, like,
Nigerian.
you know the normal
What do you mean
traditional,
Like
the
normal,
traditional-
you have to cook for me. You have to, the woman is going to be
and the
doing
man will wait
my,
and
you'll
tell
be
him.
washing
You know,
my.
when
But
we
bro,
are
in
growing up-
Africa, that mentality is already dying itself. So it's not.
No, but some
it's
people
not-
know. But to be honest, some people. I mean, I have a friend that.
I don't think any Gen Z.
No, we're not talking
thinks
about
like
Gen
that.
Z. So you definitely have friends that are, 30 plus, right? And I have friends that are 30 plus, and that they will tell you that, I want that woman that
that
will
would
cook
be-
for me every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like not
Tradition-
even,
I
not
want
even
it
once a
traditional
week.
men.
And a
Not
long
once a
thing.
week.
Very
I want
traditional
this
men.
fresh food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember when my friend was getting married. I told him, before he got married, I said, if you want to get married, and this is what you're looking out for, you need to go home. You're not going to find that person in the UK. Even right now in Nigeria, it's even changing. So you probably need to go to, I'm not going to mention the village, but you need to go there to find that person, which is kind of dangerous. because
As well, yeah.
once the person comes to the UK and the person sees this kind of things happening, they will
Changes.
change.
Yeah.
But at some men,
See the person's real color.
yeah, there are some men that genuinely. I mean, my friend will tell you that he cannot eat food that is more than 3 days. So you need to be cooking that. And I'm like, if your wife is cooking, if your wife is working, how do you expect her? I mean, and you don't blame them because they saw their fathers live that life.
Yeah.
You know, but I always say life is changing, society is changing. We're in the 21st century or 22nd. I don't know what century we're in now.
We are saying 21st.
21st, yeah. But things are changing. You know, the world is tougher. So now people have to be bringing something to the table. If you know what I mean. You know, it's not like back in the days when our fathers would work and our mom would just, you know, take care of the home. And,
So now career is a big
wise,
deal
yeah.
now.
And I don't think it's right for the woman to
Be
have that
working and still
responsibility.
be
Yeah, it's very unfair.
okay. Do you agree about Francis Collins?
I would say it's still attainable here, all right, but it's not as attainable as it is back at home.
Okay,
Because,
okay.
Yeah, it's just because the fact that there are still the minority of women or men here that have that mindset of wanting a traditional home. Men and women, both sex, both genders. There are still those that want that.
Yeah, yeah.
There are women that want to be cooking for their
Exactly,
husbands.
and they are
They want to cook
here
for their
in,
man.
in
Yeah,
Europe,
every day, yeah.
in
There
There are
America,
women
they are
that they
there.
don't
So-
want to do kitchen
and there are
stuff.
still men that want that. So those men, they might be lucky to meet such women.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they end up meeting women that are not like that, it's either they themselves take off that traditional mentality from them and adjust to what's attainable.
Now
or
the question
they
should
go and
be
look
the
for.
question will be because it's a very fast-paced society.
Yeah.
Does it automatically affect that mentality? Does it demand you to change that mentality because it's fast-paced?
Yeah, I would say it has.
Because it's a bill-centered society. It is expensive. Is designed to make you work. So does it automatically change that mindset
Yeah.
where you need your wife and both of you need to be working?
Yeah, like I said, here it is attainable, but very, very little, but compared to back at home. So
Yeah.
yes, because why is little is because a lot of them, those that have that mentality has already changed because they know it's
Because
can't
back
work.
home, you and your wife can be working, and you still expect your wife to come back home and
Yeah,
still
yeah, exactly.
run things. But here, you have to adjust as a
You
man.
have to adjust.
You have
don't
house girl
adjust.
at home. Your
Just,
wife can
just make sure
outsource
you're
something to the
bringing.
house girl.
Just make sure you're
But
bringing a
yeah,
lot of bread at home. That
it's you.
can ease
Now,
life for both of
Let's
you.
talk about another trend. Now, this is very personal, right? Some people can do it, some people cannot do it.
Okay.
But back home, it is not normal for you to see a man that is getting married to a woman that is older than him.
Yeah,
I will say that again. Where the woman is older than the man.
It's not common, but it happens.
It is not common.
Yeah.
but it happens.
But here it's common a lot.
yeah,
Why?
Wait. I don't know. Okay, yes. So because
Organized.
So no, the reason is just because
No, but see,
Why?
why?
also
I wouldn't know why, because I've not been in that position. But however,
organize.
every
other day,
honestly, guys, it's all about now.
otherwise.
As many as
Wait,
stated,
no, let's not digress.
But wait,
Let's not
as
digress.
this
Farouk,
is
speak to the
a
mic. The
fast-
mic is low.
Okay.
Sing to the
it's a
mic.
fast-paced society, all right? So I'm coming. It's a fast-paced society. So they realize that age is really, to a large
Nothing but
extent, it's
them,
not really much of a thing. It's not a big deal.
But that is
Wait, now.
Wait, let him finish.
Yeah, I say it's not much. I didn't say it's not. I say it's not much. They've realized that age is not much of a big deal.
don't underestimate age. That is time.
Wait, hold on,
now,
Farouk. Don't.
let me finish. So it's a society where things are moving. You see things moving fast, and you realize some of the things we place emphasis on, some of the things we place
They don't
high
really matter.
value on. They don't really matter.
Okay.
They don't matter.
Now, is it because, let's go back to the initial question.
Okay.
Is it because relationships are difficult? Because trust me, when you have options, I don't think any man want to marry a woman that is older than him. I don't think.
Some people.
I don't mind.
Wait. Hold on.
We don't mind though.
I don't mind.
Wait, hold on. If you have options, I don't see a reason why I'll marry a woman that's older than me if I have options.
That's you.
Okay, that's me.
exactly.
And I want to believe 80% of men or even 90% of men will not marry women that are older than them.
No, that's not accurate.
Okay.
There's no study to prove that.
Okay,
So we
okay.
can't say.
There's no study, so we can't say.
Yeah.
But does it go back to the initial question? Is it because it's difficult to see relationship? That's why we're seeing more men that come from abroad marry women that are older than them? Is it because it's difficult to get a relationship? Because i.e. they don't have options.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I don't think it's that.
I don't think that's the case.
It's different reasons.
I don't think that's the case.
I feel like with my conversation with people, you know, for some people they feel like the younger ones are, the older ones are more mature.
Yeah,
you know what they want.
maturity.
You know, I feel like I've had friends tell me that, you know what, when we meet a young girl, we have to talk. But you know, when
You have to show evidence, walking.
But with the older ones, you know, they go straight to the point. And I respect that decision. I probably will not find myself in that situation. But, you know, life is about time. You know, some people that they know that a visa is 1 year. You know what I mean?
12 months.
12 months.
53 weeks.
53 weeks.
It goes
Every
fast.
week is very fast. So they need to, you know, get what. Also, if they see the older woman,
I dated a
the older woman wants to get
21-year-old,
married.
and she wanted it to go further, but I wasn't really comfortable with it because I'm like,
You just said the what?
a 21-year-old.
Oh, okay. I thought you
An
said
Australian.
51-year-old.
No, 21. 21-year-old Australian. Lovely girl.
So
But,
what's the age difference?
see what, about 9 years?
Okay.
Yeah, so, like,
Now,
to
we're
me,
talking
I was
about-
not comfortable.
Yeah.
Because I felt she was too young.
Okay, now that's an exception. But we're talking about a woman older than you.
So I'm getting there now.
So,
So
yeah.
if she was older than me,
Should have.
I think I'd have been okay with it because, like I said, she was a really lovely person.
But I mean, the age difference. If she was like 28, you don't have mind. You don't have.
But she will probably know what she wants.
exactly.
So that one's actually very, very young. She's 21.
You know what I mean?
But if
But
you,
in this same society, you find 21-year-olds getting married,
Get married.
19-year-olds
getting married to 23-year-olds.
No, even
No,
no,
34, 40 something.
Uh-uh.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
They
he
play.
dates only 20.
They play.
Yeah,
No,
but
they are
that's
20,
that's not the rule now. That's not
Macron,
the rule. That is
got
not the
married to
rule.
his teacher.
That's not the rule. Those are just one. Those are just one.
It's not a rule
one
thing. That's what I'm
in
trying to make you understand. It's not a rule thing. Like he said, more of coexisting, that maturity.
That
what
maturity
you
of
want, what you can see in this person. I mean, you don't really have the time like that. You don't have that luxury of time to check all counters, if you get what I mean. So it's what aligns with your routine, what works for you. You practically just go with it.
Without considering the age.
Okay.
You can consider it, but if it's not a big deal
It's not a
for
big.
you,
Yeah. Okay.
if you're still looking hot, I mean, I'll marry J-Lo anytime, any day.
Look
Okay.
at it.
J-Lo, if you're seeing this,
Wayward
holla your
guy.
boy.
Wayward guy.
No, now it's just variety. Come on.
Farouk, how many relationships have you been since you came to the UK?
So now, how many relationships have you been since you came to the UK?
3,
In how many months?
7 to 8 months.
3 relationships. You are a harlot.
That's the perspective. It's not a fact.
Now, how has it been for you in relationship wise? Has it been easy
Me,
compared to when you've been in Nigeria? Let's personalize it. Compared to when you've been in Nigeria.
I would say it has not been easy here because back at home it's much. As I've said, the topic started from there.
Yeah.
Back at home it was much easier because the expectations were less, the requirements were less. But here there's more expectation, there's more requirement. So, and if everyone has expectations from the partner. So if it might be, you see ladies, they want a tall guy, they want this, they want that, they want that.
Tall, dark,
Might
and
meet all those
handsome.
expectations. But if the most important one, which is
Visa.
visa, if you're not a visa officer,
Immigration
if you're not
status.
a visa officer or you don't work in the bakery to produce a lot of bread, those 2 criteria are very, very key, are of utmost importance here. If you can't meet those 2,
So now,
no matter how much must have met every other one.
So now, if we rewind this conversation, so at the end of the day, it boils down to status. So your status determines how easy or difficult your relationship will be.
100%.
That's what I said earlier on.
Yes,
I said
that's-
different,
So your
different
status.
faces.
So if you are watching and you're in Nigeria,
That's it.
so now, what would you advise somebody that is in Nigeria? I know Barry has mentioned it, but let me just allow Collins to reiterate it. What would you advise somebody that is in Nigeria, maybe in a serious relationship, maybe on and off, but has options, that's coming as a student, like you?
Keep your
If you have a serious relationship, I don't see reason why. Serious relationship is very subjective, all right? If
Serious,
yeah,
what do you mean
serious,
serious?
like
You know what
you
serious
guys,
means?
you guys serious and you feel it's working. I see no reason why you should end it. So
Some people do. The way I agree that some people do.
Yes,
Some people
that's
do.
what
Yeah.
people do. They feel
they come abroad, they go in Igbo land.
I go find Oyibo, make I go find.
Oyibo not there anywhere. Oh.
Thank you.
Now you be the Oyibo.
Thank you, brother Emmanuel. So
Oyibo not there anywhere.
but honestly, you think
They
options
have seen
stuff,
movies, yeah, they have seen
bro,
films.
it's not that easy. Yeah, if and if you're someone that is patient, you don't mind taking the whole time it takes to get to that point where you become a hot cake, fine. But looking at it in a very, very saying I want to give an advice. If you have something serious, it's serious for a reason. You guys got it for a reason. So I want to end it with anticipation of something better.
If somebody is coming, would you advise them to find something serious in Nigeria? Because I've seen situations where you come to the UK, you stay 3 years, no option for you. Now go back to previous relationships.
Yeah.
So would you advise somebody, let me ask Farouk this one, would you advise somebody that, and I want you to be honest, right? Now, let's not look at one exception. Let's not use, my guy come now, he married person in 3 days now. Let's not use one exception. Let's look at the numbers. Would you advise somebody to say, listen, back home, you have we. You can easily get released, something serious, somebody that you want to marry, blah, blah, blah. Would you advise somebody, what would you advise somebody to do? So would you advise somebody to start a relationship back home, make it serious, or come here and be hustling? A master's student.
For a master's student.
Farouk, speak to the camera.
Up to the camera.
To the mic.
For a master's student, I'm not going to advise you to think about relationship. I'll advise you to concentrate on your studies first.
No. We're
Wait.
focusing on relationship. No, don't.
So if it's going to be a relationship thing, you're better off. Like, let me learn. You're better off taking something serious from home because here you are coming to study. You don't have that time to do. But back home,
You don't have the requirements.
exactly, you don't have the requirement. But back home, you meet the requirement and you can
will exceed the requirement,
Yeah,
in
you
fact.
can maintain that and you can easily be on the same page with the person. Then maybe you come here and bring the person over to us. But yeah, for a master student, do your biddings back home.
Okay, finally, I want us to wrap this up. Finally, this Barry has a flight to catch. Finally, people that bring their families back home.
Another interview today?
You got your flight to
I have a
catch.
flight to catch.
People that bring their family back home, that bring their family they bring their wives and children. Do we see a lot of sporadic changes in terms of the way the relationship, the synergy?
Before you ask me, that's what I was going to say. Like,
Okay.
I've seen cases where, I've chatted with people here. I'm not using one particular case study. And they tell you things like childcare is expensive, this is that. They have so many reasons why they don't want to be in a long-term relationship. So when they're like married, they rather settle being partners and co-parenting. So the environment here too has a way of
This is a lot.
So
putting
my question is, does the environment, does it change it? Does it change women or men in relationship already?
it changes everything.
For example, back home you're cooking, you're loyal, but when you come, boom, you just become a wild cat.
It changes everything. Like you said, no Igbo for you. Now you be the Igbo. So it change. To be honest, so that's why it changes.
Yeah,
a lot
true.
changes once you come in. It's a different environment. The culture is different.
No, we say
Everything changes.
that our environment defines us. So even though you've been defined by a previous environment, if you go to a new environment, to redefine you. So yes, that redefinition is the change. So of course
Okay,
it changes.
so now you guys have, Barry, do you have anything to add?
No, I totally agree with everyone.
He wants to catch his flight.
Okay, we'll wrap this up, right? So I'm sure you guys have listened to what these gentlemen have said. It is our own personal opinion. This is not a rule. Everybody has different experiences, so we're bringing everything to the table to just wrap it up and make a conversation. What am I missing your name? Collins.
Yeah.
I know you just released a product currently because you're a tech guy. So talk about the product quickly.
Okay, so it's Utila. We've launched a health insurance marketplace where you can buy healthcare policies from any insurance provider in Nigeria. All right, so you can buy from any insurance. We have a comparison engine that gives you the power to filter between all the options and take the best value for you, maybe in terms of price or benefits. All right, and we have so many other packages and other benefits you can enjoy from Utila. So you should go and check it out. It's utilar.io, Utila. So it's a healthcare marketplace where you can buy any healthcare package from any provider of choice.
So it's like an Amazon place for healthcare. That's just easy way. It's just saying story.
So we've created
Amazon.
And this is your
Amazon
favorite
for
contractor,
healthcare
lobbyist.
insurance.
So
And PA.
Farouk is a senior business analyst and also a contractor.
And a
Farouk,
lobbyist.
And a
Nigerian
Just
lobbyist.
a
government.
process facilitator and optimizer. That's just what it is. Well,
Farouk, thanks for coming to the podcast. Thank you very much, Collins. And we have
for having me.
the only city boy with a PhD,
If he is a runner.
Brother Barry.
But a guy,
If he
also,
easy run
our
out.
product line manager.
And we have our line manager, UD, is a public servant. And that's why he's
Number
on
one public
camera.
servant.
The background, running things as usual.
We'll be having
Big King, Big K.
thank you everybody for watching. We'll be having a
Big
part
Daddy
2
of
where
Birmingham.
we'll have a ladies.
The ladies,
section
yeah.
I'd like
where-
to see. I'd like to see that. Though.
Yeah, I'll reach out.
Let me
to
hear
you.
the ladies' opinion.
Yeah, maybe I'll be around. Maybe Ezechi will run it, but
Yeah.
we'll have a ladies.
Have a mix.
A mix of
We'll have a
Collins.
mix as well.
Yeah,
We'll have a
call
mix
it-
as well.
We call it at the other side.
We'll have a mix of both male and female.
Salah.
Let's see how it goes. Let's have a provoking conversation
Yeah,
regarding
thought
relationship.
provoking.
Thought provoking. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much, guys.
Like, drop a comment, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Subscribe.
Brah.